And welcome back to Keanu Esports Twitch stream. I am Ancient Angel. I'm here with my co-host Bobby, and we are here this week for the CVAL phase opener. It's us, Keanu Esports, the Huskies versus CSUN White.
Absolutely, and we will be seeing a couple similar picks here with the Omen KO KJ. Actually, the team is legit the exact same. I mean, what else can you ask for when it comes to Ascent, right?
Yeah, this is Ascent. So, okay, just for a quick little explainer for you guys. They actually, I accidentally pressed the start game button a little early today, so that's why we're jumping straight into Agent Select here. It's Ascent as the first map. Keanu starting on attack. I mean, when you're talking about Ascent, it's just gonna be this kind of bread and butter comp. This is what's meta, is what everybody likes to run, right? Right, Bobby? There's nothing here that's really out of the ordinary.
Yep, absolutely. Always there's gonna be that one Omen on A usually, and mostly Killjoy on B. You really don't see a difference here, and I'm expecting the same to happen over here.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Just starting off those general kind of defaults, everything's gonna be looking real good, real nice. I mean, when we talk about this best of three series, just to run through the maps for everyone, it's Ascent on attack, Lotus on like that's how Keanu is starting this. We're starting map 1 is Ascent, map 2 going into that Lotus, and then the tiebreaker, if needed, will be Bind. So, you know, I think going into this series, especially if you are Keanu, we've seen how strong their Ascent is. You definitely want to take this because it's going to show good signs throughout the rest of this best of three. But forget the rest of the maps for now. It's just Ascent. It's the pistol round. Bobby, take us away.
It seems like they will be doing a mid-execute, and the flash does connect. Watson takes out Senja, but Bondo trades it for him. It will become a 4v4 now. The knife goes out, Util spamming through mid. It seems like they won't be going on a site, but Trench does manage to take out Bondo as Tiny takes him out with his shock dart. Already a 3v3, a really fast game, and we will see Savo on the key side lurking through B while the rest of the team catches up here.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a really excellent folding of just how that utility war, that mid fight went. You do see Savo and Bondo going down, but or not wait, Savo's on the duelist. Or Savo's on the Sentinel. Is that an observer glitch? Or did they change up something here? Okay, they did actually change up something here. So Savo's just on KJ now. So that's actually quite interesting. Normally we think of Savo as being that duelist, but now as he's on the Sentinel, he has to hold from main as this retake's about to come in.
And it will be a slow retake for CSUN here as he pushes out and does manage to take out Anastelli, but gets traded by ACA. It gets another on Tiny, but he gets taken out by Chris. It's going to be an Omen 1v1. Gelly versus Chris M. It's not
Oh,
looking good for
time.
CSUN here as he takes it away as Chris ends it off.
I mean, an excellent pistol round, right? Coming out from Keanu, the defaults were perfect. You're able to win it, and normally when we talk about like, oh, how many people are alive at the end of the round, like that's going to be important when weapons come into the conversation. But on a pistol round, if you can take it, you can take it, right? And now coming into this anti-eco, you just want to see just some calm, like normal play coming out from Keanu, just making sure they don't lose too many of these rifles here. So I'm quite interested to see what this new kind of revamped role swapped Keanu has to offer.
And notice how CSUN is stacking A here. And guess what? It seems like he will be doing a similar strat, but instead of going B mid, they will be going A mid here. And CSUN not moving from their spot, waiting for the push, but it seems like he will not give in to CSUN's what CSUN wants here.
Yeah, this is super super like this is a really good read coming out from CSUN. I think it's pretty typical to understand that like you are going to want to just stack a site here. The A site typically more favored on rounds like this where you have that weapons advantage. Bondo, it's going to be on him to try and really pry open this site. We've seen what he can do on the raise. So as this dash comes into the site, this execute's coming in. It's up to Bondo and now Tiny.
And Bondo will be looking for a kill with his Spectre Gelly does take a lot of damage, and kills will be exchanged. Gelly will take out Bondo as Savo takes out ACA, and Chris takes out Trench. Not looking so good for CSUN already, but Watson does manage to take out one before getting taken out by Savo. The spike will be going down now by Chris M, and it's up to Anastelli to get at least one kill here for the good eco round.
Yeah, I mean, losing 2 on that execute, it's not ideal. I think Anastelli is just playing for exits at this point. You don't really want to force this. You don't want to give Chris M any sort of angle, but the swing out the smoke gives Savo that free kill, or Chris M that free kill, actually, and that's, for all intents and purposes, that's a pretty clean anti-eco, right? Coming into this round, we get to see now, when you look at the buy and the guns that are on both sides, 3 Vandals coming out for Keanu in this third round. That's what you want to see. It makes the weaponry as even as possible. This is like a quad, like a triple roll swap that Keanu have done coming into this match. So we haven't really seen too much of this Savo Sentinel Senja flex. So I'm going to be really interested as this best of 3 continues, just to see how much success players like Bondo are able to find on these new roles. And it's an aggressive mid take to start.
Absolutely, and it seems like mid to B, as they do not find anyone mid because CSUN will be holding their sights respectively. Bondo already at 28.6 HP, pushing through, and Esteli takes out Bondo, and Senja already one man advantage here as Christian takes out Esteli, making a 3v3 retake for CSUN here as Christian takes out the 2 people that CSUN has taken out from their team. And it will be another retake here, and they both have similar setups, but we will see how he will hold this site down.
As this retake starts to come in, Chris M able to find that first on lane. Tiny as well. Chris M, though, 4 kills on the round, able to find the bonus round for Keanu. And I mean, they're looking really sharp today.
Absolutely. And that was just an incredible round for Key there. I was thinking CSUN could have pulled it back with Anastelli getting already 2 early picks onto Keanu here, and it just didn't turn out that way.
Yeah, it was just, I think, just really unfortunate the way that CSUN, like, they had that really good, like, anchoring defense, but I don't think the rotations were able to come in fast enough to really capitalize. Now moving into this 4th round, CSUN forced down to another eco. ACA on this push through with the Sheriff. He's able to find that first onto Tiny. That's really sharp shots. Anastelli here as well. And that's a great way to start out that round opener.
Incredible way to start off, if anything. But Bondo will be able to find 2, but is up to 11 HP here as they take him down. Chris M takes out Watson and Trench. Gelly, with a stinger here, he just needs to do a good amount of damage to Bondo to finish him off. And there is a chance that Bondo will give it to him, as he will be holding an angle that there's a chance that Gelly might expect. But with the many people holding tree, I don't think Gelly will be able to get the kill here, as Anastelli Anastelli will be pushing up here through the smokes, has not learned his lesson from last time, but will he get catched off guard like last time? He isn't, as Bondo takes out Gelly, has revenge, and Anastelli, ACA takes out Bondo, a 3v1, they know where he is, he has to do something, but he can't, as Chris M finishes it off.
A wonderful round out from Keanu. A little bit of a highlight for CSUN, ACA on that Sheriff was able to take out 2, so that's something that I think you can try and look forward to in these coming rounds, as now, we see this equal buy come in for CSUN. I think you want to see ACA get activated. You're investing into this Odin. I mean, Tiny does have an Odin on the other side, but it's that Odin defense that we've seen so often on Ascent that just makes Sova such a powerful agent. So we want to see ACA get activated here if you are a CSUN fan, but it's a mid take.
Ooh, the Bondo does already get the early pick onto Watson. The util gets taken out. ACA manages to get Sunja with his ult. Chris M out Trench, and Odin goes out by ACA, managing to do hella damage to Savo here. Already a 3v4, 9 favor for CSUN, but they could come back as Keanu, they'll have less help. They will be able to take out they will be able to take out one more CSUN, but Anastelli does take one before he falls.
Yeah, really good trades, and I wish we were able to see that flick from Bondo because not looking in towards tree there, and that kind of rat angle that was played, able to find that first onto Chris M. Thankfully, Bondo could get the trade. As this retake starts to come in, the Odin
And the
spam.
insane Odin spam there, getting 1 kill and causing ACA to get down to 11 HP for Savo to finish it off for Keanu Esports here.
Yeah, Keanu again. They just look so comfortable on this map, and their attacking side is dangerous. It's demonous. It's all of those sort of things. And now going into this next round, I really want to see what Keanu can get up to.
Absolutely. And CSUN will have been losing the past few rounds, and they will be having to pull it back here as it's now a 0-5, and they really just need those kills.
Yeah, we're having a little bit of a tech issue on our end.
We're gonna have to do some improv here.
Yeah, we're doing some kind of major improv on our end.
And
There we
the
go.
kills will be
Production.
done. Oh, already a 5v5 retake or a 5v5 retake scenario for CSUN
Yeah.
here. Wow, we came back to no kills on Keanu here, but it will probably seem like that they will be playing defensive as I expected on CSUN with their lack of eco. Sabo takes out 2, and Chris M takes out 3. Oh, I was about to say 2, but he does pull back and get 2, making a flawless round for Keanu here.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely wonderful from Keanu at this point, just being able to get this 6-0 start on attack. We typically think of Ascent to be slightly defender sided, if anything, at the majority of levels of the game. So I think getting this hot start, and it's a 6-0 lead at that. Now moving into round 7 here, I think it's on CSUN White to just be able to kind of filter out these rounds and maybe even start to try and equalize and stop the momentum here.
Absolutely, and we will see the Sentinel initiator or Sentinel controller on A here as Yuto goes out with Bondo's A execute, and the mollies and the nades will go out as CSUN will have to retake here, and we've already seen their retakes, and it's not been looking good for their retakes here, which is why I don't think that CSUN will be able to get the kill. But
That's
Anastelli
true.
does have his lockdown go down, but Tiny will stop that from happening using his ult and destroy the lockdown, giving Anastelli 2 kills because of the distraction. Bondo takes out Watson, Salvo takes out Anastelli as revenge, puts down an anti-lockdown to stop them from defusing. They will have to push Sabo here as Sabo takes out Trent. Tiny takes out Gilly with his Odin, and Sabo will finish it off by taking out ACA.
That was an absolute beautiful round. Something that has to be highlighted there is Savo with that presence of mind as he wraps back through tree to commit his own lockdown to just try and force the distraction. The numbers weren't in favor of Keanu, but him being able to commit that lockdown, it forces Gelly to move in towards tree to try and get rid of it, to try and keep the retake in CSUN's favor. It doesn't work. Savo playing that micro super well, able to secure that retake and secure that post plant for Keanu. Now moving into round 8, it's guaranteed a lead for Keanu at the half.
And we will see the Colin Watson push up mid as he does get taken out by Chris, but gives Trench one more kill before Chris gets one more on his leaderboard here to flex to his teammates. But Chris will be pushing out. He will close door, and it will be another retake for CSUN here, and it's just not looking so good for them. They just need that one round, or else they will have a 13-0 here, which I don't think anyone wants to see.
No, I mean,
Unless
you
you're a
want
Key
to.
fan.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a Huskies fan, which I mean, it would make sense if you're watching us here at the Keanu Huskies stream, but you do want to get at least one round, even if it's just for the mental sake. Tiny with that spam through main doesn't find anything just yet.
Ooh.
Chris M able to take care of Gelly and Market, and
Oh,
Savo just looking to clean up what's left. It's an 8-0 lead, and I mean, Keanu have just had the reads on this defense, right? Like, even going
Definitely.
through every round, like we saw at the start, it was that flash and dash combo done in tiles by CSUN, and it was like their third or fourth time doing it. It just became so readable at this point. They always have someone tiles, so now, you know, you just see Keanu holding and just gunning down that jet dashing in. It's like, man, Keanu's been playing super well. They've been playing super smart as well. Now going into round 9 seems to be that mid aggression again from CSUN. Bladestorm committed by Bondo, and it's just a
Ooh.
walkout cat.
He gets canceled and suppressed by the 0 point here. But Gelly will be able to take out Bondo as Tiny trades Bondo and takes out Gelly. And this is already looking pretty nice for Keanu here, as they basically have Spike here. If I was Sun, I would try to prevent them from planting Spike because we already know their retake is not that good. As Senja takes out Anastelli, giving them more space to plan. As Saya secure 3v4, not looking so good for Shisun. Once again, ACA looking for a kill with his Odin. Doesn't manage to get anyone. Hell, as Savo takes out Trench, and Tiny will be pushing up here, not seeing that someone is window, and that's taken out by ACA. Savo, can he finish the job? He takes out Watson, but can he kill ACA here? He won't be able to with his Odin. We've already seen the Sova Odin combo, and I genuinely hate it when it comes to this, but he will instead pick up the operator here, and he will have to save it. There's no
Yeah, I
reason he
mean,
should keep
you
pushing it.
you have to save on Ascent. We know that these big expensive guns are like kind of the cornerstone of Ascent defense right now, and losing those in a retake, it's so difficult. You just have to pick up that op. It's the bigger of the two between the op and the Odin, and just save it. Moving into this next round, it's you're down 9-0 at this point. Moving in, we could possibly even be looking at a 10-0 down. Like, and look at the economy as well. Like, it's super punished because ACA had to save here. He has a classic and light shields going into this round, whereas at least the rest of his team was able to buy up to some nice sheriffs. I mean,
Absolutely.
you, you
I
do
am
have
actually
ult.
I am
You do
actually
ult.
surprised that CSUN hasn't pulled out the shotguns yet because at this point I would have been desperate enough just to get one round and pull out the judge.
Yeah, but I don't even. I mean, with the way that Keanu are playing, I don't necessarily think
Ooh,
it'll matter. Anastelli is able to find a first kill, but Bondo and Tiny just run down everyone else. That op shot does come in through tree, and Code Plant's theirs.
it's gonna be another retake, but four, but again, a 3v4 retake for E here as Bondo takes out 2-3-4 from CSUN. 13 HP left. He does manage to win that round with the nasty Phantom 4K spray.
Okay, Bobby, I need your honest opinion. Is this a 13-0 at this point? Like they're up 10-0, right? They've double digits are by the way of Keanu at this point. Do CSUN even can they get one? What do you think?
I do not think CSUN will be able to make it a 13-1, if even anything above that. But we will see as who knows? They might be CSUN might be an attacker sided team, but so far their defense lacking.
It's been
Ooh,
very readable. Walks in, goes down in mid to that push, and
we
now as
should
this B site commit comes in,
Hondo already on site, clearing it for his team, playing aggressive now. But will he manage to catch will he manage to catch CSUN off guard? He will be trying to get Trench here, but Trench holding the better angle as he gets taken out. And or he takes out Bondo here, making it a 4v4. Once again, a retake. This again, I don't think CSUN will be winning this retake, but the ults will go out as Keanu uses his ult to stop the push. But kills get exchanged left and right. It's now a 1v2 as the ult KO goes down. Trench looking for the kill on Savo and Chris M here.
no
Making well as
time.
and Chris M takes him out.
Yeah, I mean, just an excellent round number 11. Out from Keanu here. Again, we just see Bondo, this ability to take so much space, and this is the power that Keanu have had on their attacking side round. They've conditioned for the last 10 rounds that CSUN just need to give up the space into the retake, and it's going to be on CSUN to have to try and retake. But with that bomb timer being so low, it feels like either the retake hit on the side of CSUN just becomes so disjointed that they don't really have time to clear everything out, or if they try and keep together, they're just moving too slowly. So now moving into this last round, again, you want to get at least one here. You don't want to have to come away from this being like, well, we got 13 0'd. You want to put up a little bit of a fight here. And it's this double push towards B.
And we will be seeing Savo pushing up here as he does manage to get one before Watson takes him out. Finally, they do manage to get an early pick in, and they do get it once again. CSUN looking so good. The spike isn't down yet, so they have a chance because they won't retake here. Bondo will be able to take out one, or at least his ult, and now Trench is knocked down. Senja will be able to take out Anastelli here, and will have sight. And they still don't have, or CSUN still doesn't have Keanu's spike, so it won't look good as Bondo takes out two more. Bondo, definitely the highlight of this game. He will be able to, he will get taken out by Gelly here, but Tiny and Senja with the post plant initiator strat.
Yeah,
I don't think
Tiny,
Gelly will be able to do anything here, but
Tiny
he
does
will
have
be
that
able to
Hunter's
spot.
Fury.
Yeah, but we do have the Sova ult here, denying him from doing anything, as well as the flash and everything else on Keanu side here. And Gilly gets taken out by Tiny Bolt, and that will be a 12-0 going into the next round.
Yeah, I mean, just we have been 30 minutes into this series, and we could possibly be looking at a 1-0 already for Keanu. These guys are so strong. I think they are in all of CVAL right now. They're definitely like I'd say the most slept on team, maybe top 3 most slept on at the minimum. These guys are insane. Now that we've seen this kind of role swap where we get to see Bondo on this duelist, he's been absolutely farming. I'm pretty sure if you pull up the scoreboard right now, he's like over 20. Oh no, actually it's been Chris M farming at over 20. But yeah, I mean Bondo, Chris M, these are both players that we've been seeing pop off. I think Savo in this new role as well is looking really, really strong. So moving into this pistol round, it's gonna be on the CSUN to try and not get 13 0'd here.
Yeah, and we will be able to get a quick sneak peek at Keanu's defense here with 1A and 4B, but the rotate will be happening as they push up Cat. Savo does get util dumped and is left at 80 HP, but with Senja to back him up, it seems like he will be able to possibly retake this as CSUN gets spiked down. Bondo takes out Anastelli already as Chris takes out Gelly. This is already a 5v3 retake. Make that a 5v2 retake. Tiny takes out Trench. ACA hiding in the smoke. He does manage to take out Chris, but it will become a 4v1, and that is 13-0 for Keanu Esports here, and that will be a bad game for CSUN.
GGs are called, so no tilt coming through. But I mean, yeah, 13-0, there's not much you can say about that other than that this was just a dominant performance out from Keanu. If you are a CSUN fan and you do want to see CSUN White be able to kind of come into this game and be really strong, I would say that you really want to look into what Lotus has to offer. I think that you have to try and bounce back from this. And maybe it starts you maybe just building rounds early, or maybe just making rounds look closer on Lotus than they did here, because this was like Chris M 22 kills in 13 rounds. Bondo had a 1k PR. Like everyone on Keanu was just looking phenomenal, looking gorgeous so far.
And compare the top frag from CSUN to Key. ACA with 11 kills, but gets doubled by Keanu's Chris M with his 22 kills. Giving, like, he is really good with his gunplay, opening up space for his team. But don't forget Bondo with his really aggressive jet plays, giving his team enough kills from him to get the spike down.
Yeah. I personally am a big fan of what Bondo has to offer on this duelist, and we are actually not going to a quick break. We're going straight into map 2 here. It's on Lotus. Bondo's on the Rays. I'm really excited because the last time Bondo was on Rays was when they were playing Maryville, and it went to like quintuple overtime on Bind. So I'm ready for it here on Lotus. What are you looking at when it comes to these comps, Bobby? What's really appealing
I'm
to you?
definitely looking at the controller play here, as controllers and sentinels are probably the most important on Lotus, as you see they do have similar comps with the double controller, Astra and Viper on attackers, with Viper and Omen on defenders here. And they also do have extremely similar sentinels here as KJ, and they also do have Initiator here. ACA on Sky and Tiny on Sky. We will be seeing who will diff who, but it does seem like it's going to be almost the exact same comp.
Yeah, I mean the only difference here is the Astra for the Omen, and I think that the argument could be made that they're about equal. I think that the
Mm-hmm.
the advantages you get out of the Omen versus the advantages you get out of the Astra have about the same value. It's just how these teams play. But with the way that CSUN's been playing so far, I don't know if Astra's the right pick. I would love for Gelly to prove me wrong here, and then we get to go to map 3. But I mean the way it's been looking, Keanu just look unstoppable.
Absolutely correct, you are. As we will be seeing a default hold here with Senja with his B wall, as we've always seen the common wall, but I haven't really seen the one to C. I've usually only seen the wall that goes A, and we will also be seeing on CSUN over here. They will be doing the natural A push. No, they will be moving. They are really thinking it out here. It seems like they will be struggling to choose which site to go on, but
It's
it
that
seems like they
alien.
will be doing a split on B and A, as Tiny pushing up here with Bondo looking for the kills as Watson his flash connects, and guess what? The flashes left, right, and center. It, it prevents them from pushing up and Chris M. Good angle here. Looking for the dog to push out. He does get spotted last second. He doesn't get stunned. Still, this will be a really slow push by CSUN as the wall stops them from pushing out, and they will. It seems like they will be rotating C here.
Yeah, I mean, you got shut down on A, you got shut down on B. You have to just move to C, and ultimately, I don't really know what CSUN has in terms of firepower here. Senja able to throw up that wall. It does force out this immediate take towards Bend.
Ooh,
Oh, my
Senja
Gelly.
will be pushing out, but will get punished by Gelly as Sabo takes out Gelly in revenge. Trench takes out Sabo, and as Stelly takes out Chris. A 2v4 retake in favor of CSUN. We could be going on to map 3 here already just from the first round because of how CSUN is playing here. It seems like CSUN will be able to pull it back, but Tiny does manage to flash to walks in with the behind him, doesn't manage to kill him, but ACA takes out Tiny, Bondo takes out Watson. There will be a 1v2. Bondo on his raise. Can possibly see a clutch here from Bondo, but who knows? Trench stops it from happening, kills Bondo, and that's a round for CSUN.
I mean, it was an excellent round out of CSUN. That C hit coming in. Maybe just a little bit of a misplay from Senja there, trying to get a little cheeky, trying on to get that quick backstab through the toxic screen. Didn't really work out. Gave numbers the way of CSUN for the first time in this series, and I think it does go to show like some really excellent play from CSUN that they still have potential. Now coming into this next round, you just see this kind of heavy A main play. It's going to be on Bondo from Rubble to try and do any sort of major damage here.
Yeah, and we will be seeing another A A push here from CSUN, as Keanu will be pushing up, or Bondo will be pushing up, but will get spotted by 4 people and get absolutely destroyed, not doing any damage. But it will be another aggressive A push as Tiny backs up onto A site to hopefully not get taken out early in the round like Bondo did. And Tiny will be holding sight, and they will be pushing out one by one as Tiny gets util dumped by the smoke, the wall, everything. But Chris, with his flank here, he might Chris actually three flank here. Sendra, Chris, and Savo. Yelly will be able to take out two. Can he get the third? No, Sen just stops his reign as Tiny duck and drop. He can't really do much here. He will get mollied off, and Anastelli will be able to finish it off. But will Senja be able to clutch? No, he will not, as Trench finishes it off. Another great round for CSUN.
Yeah, again, CSUN just it was an anti-eco, but CSUN looking good. Gelly, ironically enough, being the top fragger right now. So already trying to start to prove me wrong here. Senja, I think on this Viper, I want to see Senja be able to like do things that are a little bit more creative. Using now this Viper wall towards A just to try and duel the enemy Viper utility. It's now Bondo and Tiny towards C with this aggressive push towards C instead of A.
And we will be seeing another flank. It seems like Keanu. Oh well, they will be backing up, but it seems like Keanu is really loves flanking, huh? But usually it only works out for one or two kills. As CSUN will be doing another A execute here. A to B actually. Catching Chris off guard. Chris will be able to paranoia them, looking for more kills. He takes out Trench, pushing up. Can he take out the rest? He just needs to divide his 1v1s, or he will get double peek. He's looking for kills. Savo does manage to take out Anastelli, giving Chris another kill on Watson here. Not looking so good for CSUN. 2v5. CSUN just needs the kills here, but it doesn't look so good for them as Keanu has a now four-man advantage as Tiny will be able to take out ACA and Savo will be able to push out and take out Gelly.
Yeah, that's the Keanu we know and love, right? That's the team
Mhm.
that we've seen be super, super strong. Savo now really proving his worth on this KJ, showing why he kind of kicked Senja off that Sentinel role. This man having an absolute time right now. He's having an absolute frag fest. We saw him good looks on map 1, now moving towards map 2. Looking super strong. I'm excited. I'm excited to see now that we see guns come out. This is a full gun round for both sides. Should be exciting.
Yeah, and it seems like they will be doing a default push for CSUN here, hoping that Keanu will be pushing here. But the flash does go out, it will connect, and they will now have a little bit of info on the CSUN's whereabouts. As Watson will be trying to push out, looking for the kill. Bondo, his boombot, will he be able to find anyone? Watson will take it out before it causes destruction and causes CSUN to take a little bit of damage. Bondo, a really weird flash, probably not working out for him, but Bondo will still be able to push out, flanking CSUN here, as they will be doing a B push with Anastelli lurking on A.
Yeah, and that lurk over towards A could provide some serious, serious value later on in this round. Instead, it seems that the rest of CSUN want to work towards door here. It's actually open from the other
The
side. The
flash
flash
will
comes
connect.
through.
And they all push up. It's like a flood. They're all pushing out, pushing up, going one by one. Anastelli with the lurk does manage to take out Senja, and CSUN will have to rotate here as Chris M looking for another kill, but they will only have 20 seconds to rotate here. Chris running after them, not letting them get out. It's like a cat chasing the mouse. Will Chris be able to take out some of them? Oh, he doesn't manage to catch them. It will provide more space for Keanu to work off of, as they have one flank and one on site.
And that boombot barely not going to be able to spot him. That's so huge. They think they cleared out main, but Chris M has a timing here. Savo does go down to the nade. The retake
Ooh,
comes through. Chris M, you can't do that. What was that?
ooh, but Anastelli puts a stop to that insane Chris M spray transfer. That is absolutely incredible on Keanu's part there. That almost could have been around, but CSUN will manage to pull back and pull the rope towards them, making it a 3-1 now.
That I have no words. Chris M, my goat. What? That was just insane, unbelievable straight spray transfer work by the Omen of Keanu. Moving into round 4, guns still on both sides here. So the economics are looking good. These rounds have just been so close to one another.
Yeah, and notice how they will be running the default once again with CSUN mainly stacking on C here, and Keanu learned their lesson. They won't be rotating early here this time, as they know there will be lurkers. But Chris M with a good angle here, he might be able to catch some off guard. But will the Seekers go out and stop Chris M from getting the kills? Oh,
Yeah,
it
the
will.
Seeker.
Bondo will be spotted, but he will manage to take out all of them, getting Chris M 1 kill on Anastelli. Bondo pushing out, looking for more kills. It's a 2v3, make it a 3v3. Chris M takes out Watson. It's going to be a 3v2 onto A. Bondo will take out Gelly. It will now be a 1v3 on A. But will CSUN manage to pull back here? Trench looking for the kill. He does manage to take out Bondo and Tiny there already. Now it's a 3v2 advantage, or one man advantage for Key here. Before it was a 3 man advantage for Key, but Trench will be able to take out the kills that he needs to probably pull it back here, making it, instead of a 3-2, 4-1. But who knows? Senja on his B site hold, flashes will go out, will manage to connect his Molly onto both of them. Trench will be getting spiked down. Senja will take out ACA, looking for Trench. Can he finish it off? Salvo takes out Trench, and that is a great hold by Keanu there.
Yeah, it was just a wonderful hold. Keanu eventually in towards those late rounds, able to do so much, and I think it has to be mentioned that A main hold to just be able to mow everyone down on that initial take. It forces Trench and ACA to kind of try and rework with numbers disadvantage, and on a map like Lotus, you can't really afford to do that. It's definitely not easy. So, now moving into round 6, Keanu looking to tie up here, and when we think about this map of Lotus, it's typically seen as a more attacker-sided map. So I think if you are Keanu and you can look to get 5 or 6 on this defense half, that's pretty good. That's really solid.
Yeah, and we will see a C push this time. But we will obviously now see Anastelli no longer lurking. Well, Bondo will take out ACA, and Tiny will take out Watson, giving Bondo 2 more kills on Anastelli and Trench. Can he get the no, but Tiny will be able to take out Gelly, and that will be a 2-man hold for Keanu there. Absolutely destruction on CSUN's part, and that is just a devastating loss for CSUN.
It does feel like that, yeah. I mean, it was their all eggs in one basket. We're just gonna run it C main. We're gonna try and get some early picks, but I think it was that play that Chris M was able to kind of coordinate with his teammates, where he flashes through water, like he uses that paranoia, sends it through the kind of right side of mound, and then Bondo able to clear out the left side. It just gives them so much space to work with, and of course, good spray control by Bondo as well to find that third to tie it up.
And we will be seeing now another C execute. CSUN haven't learned from their lesson, but Bondo holding his nade, waiting for the push to stop it from happening, and possibly get 1 or 2 picks with his nade here. As we've seen, abilities quote unquote from the Riot Dev himself, abilities won't kill, but Bondo will be able to take out Watson. And looking at the ult here, CSUN will have the 1 ult advantage. But watch out, because Bondo has a more dangerous ult here. Looking for more, but it seems like CSUN will be faking out the rotation here. And Anastelli will get caught by the boombox and will most likely be rotating out of here. But we really haven't seen CSUN rotation here. But Keanu still reluctantly holding their places, as they will be still holding A and B here, even
Yeah,
though there has been a lot of noise.
There hasn't been any reason for Keanu to move here. Like, yeah, you cut noise, but if Keanu already have their strong holds everywhere else on the map, Showstopper now out for Bondo.
Senja does take out ACA. Bondo takes out Anastelli, but gets caught by Trench. Trench takes out 2. Chris takes out Trench. It's a 1v3. Can Gelly take it home? it's 0 or nothing here. He will have to get, or yeah, it's 1 or nothing here. He will have to get a couple kills. He doesn't have to take out Sabo, but he won't have time to play, so he has to look for the kills. But Chris M behind him will take out Gelly and show who's the better controller.
I mean, yeah, so be it. Chris M now being that top fragger again for the side of Keanu. We saw him 21 frags last map. Moving into round 8 here, he's got 8 frags already, so he's at the very least contributing 1 kill per round here. And I mean, again, just super strong gameplay out of Keanu. This defense has looked really good. I think that maybe, losing that pistol just caused kind of that rough start. And it's what gave CSUN those first 2 rounds. But now, as we see the rest of this game come out from Keanu, it's all been looking really, really confident.
Yeah, and CSUN will be doing an A execute this time. And Bondo with his natural push up here, Bondo and Tiny reading what CSUN is doing, and will be holding A this time, opposed to how Bondo held C last time. Bondo will be able to get an early pick onto ACA as Chris takes out Watson. They will be pushing up here, sandwiching CSUN in between the two teams, or in between the two squadrons here. Sabo will take out Anastelli. Gelly will be able to take out one with a stinger, but it will be a nasty sweep for Keanu.
Yeah, Keanu just being super strong here, now getting 5. This is what I was talking about a bit earlier. If you're able to get 5 on defense on Lotus, I think that's, kind of like the sign of like a good half or an average half here because of how attacker sided this map tends to lean towards. But now, moving in, the sky's the limit for Keanu. If they can end this 9-3, I'd call it over. Like, just the way that it is, they're looking super strong, moving on to that stronger side of the attack half. It's really on CSUN here with these post-plant ults that they have. They have that lockdown to take and that cosmic divide, and then you able to have that Viper's Pit for the post-plant, but Trench already gets taken out in that first little scuffle towards B. That's that lockdown taken out that I was just talking about.
Yeah, and it's already not looking so good for CSUN as they've already lost. I mean, though it's like their Sentinels, it will still be important here as Trench is their top frag. I'm pretty sure from last time I checked the leaderboard, but they did lose their top frag here, and it won't be looking so good for CSUN as they must push up. But now that I check, it was a top frag for a top frag here, but we've already seen Keanu. They don't need the top frag. They work well as a team together. And hopefully we'll see that from CSUN here, as they will have the Viper's Pit available to use if they do manage to get the spike down on A. But unbeknownst to them, Bondo will be holding Tree here, looking for the kills, but they will be avoiding opening A door.
A door does get avoided. Keanu just looking to kind of play for the retake here as this spike is ready to go down, but they haven't cleared out Tree. Bondo with this stab in from Tree.
Ooh, what? That was a team flash from CSUN there, giving Bondo 1 kill before getting taken out by Anastelli. Tiny takes out ACA. Spike isn't down yet. The defender lockdown can manage to connect on Gelly, and it doesn't seem like Gelly will be safe as Tiny will be pushing up. Anastelli will stop that from happening, but Gelly will eventually be taken out by Salvo. And Anastelli playing a little bit cheeky here, but will get taken out by Sunja as a punishment.
Yeah, just so tragic, right? It was looking so good. They were able to get to the site, but then the team flash came through by ACA. They weren't able to find Bondo. He was able to trade out 1-for-1, and then that immediate flood retake by Tiny, just sending out the flash, B-hopping down off heaven, going absolutely crazy, able to find ACA, and by that point, with the lockdown being committed by Savo, it was over. And now, guaranteed tied half as we come into round 10 here. It's again now also an eco out for CSUN. I just realized that.
Oh, right. And already early flash and dog out, but Senja will be able to take out ACA. Watson does get spotted as Senja manages to follow up with the stun, and it's just a sweep. Salvo takes out Anastelli as Chris takes out Trench. It's 1-to-1-to-1. It's another flawless for Keanu.
I mean, that was just super quick. It was done in a flash. And I
Yeah,
think that, that first pick, that first hold by Senja on towards C, able to just kind of minimize the impact that the double satchels are able to provide. Yes, it was an eco, but it was sheriffs are basically vandals if you hit your headshots. So like, it's still super super dangerous, and you're able to close it out flawless. That's beautiful. And now as we come here into round 11, looking pretty dangerous. Cosmic Divide already committed.
the flashes will be going on out on each side. The Cosmic Divide, as you said earlier, will give Keanu a harder time to hold this year. But Gelly managed to use that Cosmic Divide to his advantage. Chris manages to take out Watson and our early kill on CSUN. But Anastelli will make it another 4-4 here, possibly a 3-4, as Tiny will be pushing up here. But will he know that they are still tree? He's not looking tree. He could get taken off here, but it seems like CSUN is not pushing up here. The flash does connect onto Tiny. Tiny will be flashing back, but gets taken out by Gelly as he gets sandwiched between a site here, and the Vipers pits go out for on Anastelli, and it will be a hard retake for Keanu here. 3-2, Vipers pit out. Chris M just needs to look for info here and take out at least some of their team, but they will be able to take out Chris. He or Bondo will be able to take out AC8 as revenge, but will not be able to spot Anastelli in time as he gets taken out.
Anastelli doing absolute God's work around that Viper's Pit to deliver CSUN a fourth round. Now, again, you want to try and get 5 here. You're already down 7-5 and you move on to that weaker side of defense. You need it. You need this fifth round. It's going to be so crucial. You have that lockdown, which you still haven't been able to commit just because of how early you've seen those players go down and how early Trench has gone down in these rounds. I want to see just that lockdown commit. We also have that Viper's Pit getting committed towards C. Flashes are out. Last round of the half. What can CSUN do?
And we are now seeing Chris with the op. We haven't really seen how he works with the op, but this time we will be seeing how he will be able to possibly get the kills he needs to take this home for Keanu. Bondo holding a very common place here, but CSUN will not be pushing B, as they will be waiting out the Viper's Pit on C, but I don't know. But there is no choice of waiting out. So the lockdown will go out, but they will have to wait for Salvo to either leave or Senja to either leave or get locked down. Trench will take out Bondo, and it's not looking good for Keanu. Senja does manage to take his Vipers, or he does manage to get his Vipers pit taken out, and he will be using his Molly. Christian with the op will manage to kill Trench through the smoke. A 4-4 retake for Keanu here. Spike will go down, and Watson will get concussed. It's a 2-4 in favor of Keanu. Keanu, Christian with the shorty. He will be able to take out Watson. Will he manage to get the 4K? Ooh, and Anastelli does get taken out by Sabo from the flank, and that is another round for Keanu, not looking so good.
Is
4.
there anything that Chris M can't do? He plays smokes. He can op. He can just run in all silly and goofy with the shorty and get a shorty kill. And then he can push through his own smoke on the bomb and get another kill. This man is unstoppable. 15 kills in this first half, 8-4 lead, moving into the attacking half. This guy has been having an absolute bombshell of a series so far.
Yeah, and we've also seen that from the Scent game. Even though this isn't Keanu's map pick here, CSUN will still be able to get 4 points down, better than last game from the 13-0 in favor of Keanu here. And we will this time be seeing how their defense will be going, but based off what they chose to be attackers for, I don't think their defense will be this good on Lotus.
I mean, it's entirely possible, but now moving into this A main hold, it's just a straight B hit out from Keanu. They just want this done.
Yeah, and Bondo will be pushing up with his raise movement there, and will already be in their spawn looking for the kills with Tiny here. We've already seen how dirty the Tiny and Bondo strat could be, or combo could be, as ACA gets taken out by Bondo. Savo looking for kills, doesn't matter, or Bondo gets two, as Jelly takes out Chris. It's not looking so good. Bondo takes out another one. He's looking for the ace. He gets the ace. No, he cannot. As Senja steals it. If I was them, if I was Bondo, I would be reporting my team for griefing there. But it doesn't matter as they take that round.
Yo, Bondo's reporting Senja for griefing. He needed that ace. It would have looked so sick in the highlights, but unfortunately, he can only secure the pistol round and the 4K for his team. Bondo's been looking super sharp on this new duelist role, and I mean, just this return to form for Keanu. This has looked like an absolutely revitalized roster coming into CVAL. They've already been looking good. I think this is good signs for what's to come with the rest of this roster, and now moving into this anti-eco, it's these kind of just jumps out towards A, and it's a stack by CSUN over towards B and C.
It's not looking good because Keanu is pushing in here, and we will see another retake. And we've already seen how CSUN works with retakes, and it's not been good. As they will again be pushing up to stop them from getting picks with their eco guns.
Yeah, eco guns is all they have to work with.
Ooh, and Keanu will already be able to take out two of CSUN, three of CSUN, maybe four, as they will be flanking. And Sabo will manage to finish it off with his Bulldog. Absolutely another incredible hold by Keanu on A site.
It's just a beautiful hold. It was an anti-eco, so you have to kind of put that asterisk there. But at this point, it's 10-4, double digits the way of Keanu. And I feel like CSUN need to take this round. Not only do they need to take this round to still be in the game, they need to take this round cleanly so they still have economic kind of momentum with them. This is their opportunity to start to stabilize what has been a tailspin of a series so far. I would love to see what they can do and possibly even pick up a fifth here.
And we will be seeing Keanu push onto B here as the flights movement gets taken out once again by Bondo. Will he be able to avenge his ace this time onto B? We've already seen how he works on B site already. But Anastelli will already be able to take out Tiny, and that will be the initiator. But Chris M will be able to take out Anastelli. ACA already getting a kill on Bondo. Chris will be able to get set up for another kill on Trench, but it will be a 3-2 retake here. Will Keanu lose this round and give CSUN one more round to work off of? They will be having a bonus here. Enjo with his Spectre will be able to take out Watson. ACA pushing up, is taken out again. Gelly having to plan or defuse. He will be taken out by Savo's Bulldog, and that is another round.
I mean, just insane back-to-back rounds here for Keanu. 11-4 at this point. If this was Counter-Strike, this would be Zonic's Law, but we're in a completely different game. And I mean, CSUN now pushed down to another eco. Keanu looking stronger and stronger and stronger. Chris M top of the leaderboards, 17 frags apiece, and you know, ult economy starting to look in their favor. This is so primed for a 13-4 here.
We will be seeing a similar execute as we've seen on the anti-eco round for Keanu here. But this time it will be another anti-eco in favor of Keanu as they will only have sheriffs to work off of. They just need those one tap, one tap, one taps to possibly win another round before taking it to 12-4. But Bondo holding a smoke angle here, possibly able to get a couple kills onto CSUN. He will be pushing out Tiny. His combo will be working out. Bondo is having a seizure, but Tiny will be able to take out Gelly. And it seems like they will be playing with their food as Trench takes out Tiny, and Chris M will be able to finish off that round. That's just a mockery of CSUN.
Bondo just going a little too silly up towards heaven.
Uh, and both sides just playing around. Savo just spamming his teammates, not even the enemy, his teammates with his Phantom here. And it's just at this point, Keanu knows they're gonna win, so they're just gonna play around, be goofy.
Yeah, but you still want to close this out. You don't want to get too silly, right? We've all seen those memes. I got too silly. You don't want that to be you if you are Keanu. Um, Moving into this round, like you want to just be able to close it out here. Watson does get that huge first pick onto Bondo, and I mean it gives numbers advantage the way of CSUN for the first time in a fair bit.
And the spike will be dropped from Chris M, doing a little bit of basketball to his teammate, passing the spike, giving Tiny a better rotation from C site instead of Chris M having to use another TP to get out of that angle. And we will be seeing a great CSUN hold here as Anastelli will be holding B, waiting for any sound to peek off of.
Waiting for that turret towards Link to see if anyone's crossing. Turret gets triggered. Anastelli on the swing, able to find Senja. Huge opening pick.
Can Savo be able to get revenge for his teammate here? Anastelli, he will be able to dodge, but Anastelli will see the back of KJ and take him out. Watson will be able to take out Chris, and can Tiny pull it back for Keanu and make it a 13-4? Who knows? CSUN has the 4-man advantage here. It's a 5v1. We could see how Tiny could clutch up here. That would be amazing for the records book, but Tiny will be now downloading Spinbot to possibly win this round for his team as he will look up into the sky.
He's spinning around. He's posted up. I think, as the kids say, Keanu got a little too silly in this round. Maybe it was just a bad opening call, losing Bondo immediately off the rip. Tiny just opting to save his rifle into the next round. There's nothing wrong with that. Your credits are looking so good anyways. You know, who cares?
And again, Keanu playing a little bit too silly there, but they won't get their kills though that they do need. But still, CSUN still played that incredibly well, especially because of the stress of losing already. Because it's match point right now. At any point they could lose, but they will stop that from happening as a default push will be going out, and the showstopper will be going out onto Bondo, onto Anastelli, and the boombots will go out. The pain shells will go out. Bondo will be able to take out ACA. Chris will also get the kill on Watson. Keanu going, we will no longer be silly. We'll be making it a 4-2 retake or 4v2 retake. But CSUN playing a great lead there as they will be able to take out 2, making it now a 2-3. We'll make 2-2, 2 versus 2. Senja with the flank. Can he take out Gelly? Will he go for the knife here?
Don't do it,
Don't do
Senja.
it. Don't do it to him. He will do it to them. As Senja will be able to take out 2 with the flank. Absolute. I was waiting for the knife there, but Senja at least has some morals here.
Yeah, it was that double headshot, backstab to end it out. This series was taken quickly. 2-0. Total round count 26-5. I mean, what can I say? Bondo topping the leaderboards on map 2. Chris M shortly behind him. 20 kills for Bondo, 19 for Chris M. Senja's looking good. Tiny and Savo also, that supporting core looking super, super strong. I mean, what else can we say? This was just a super strong CVAL opener for Keanu.
Yeah, and I was definitely expecting more of a fight for CSUN on Lotus because it was their map pick, but Keanu has been an amazing team and is an amazing team as we've seen on Ascent with that clean 13-0. That will be the last game of the day.
Yeah, that's it. That's gonna be it. Before we close out, real quick, Bobby, who do you want to nominate as MVP of the day?
Definitely Bondo. A little bit of goofiness and a little bit of great like gunplay and Yuto play as the main duelist of the team. We've seen his Jet getting kills through mid and his Raze. We've seen his Yuto usage. We've seen him get a 4K, almost an ace, but of course Senja had to take it away.
Yeah. All right. So Bobby opts to give Bondo MVP of the day. For me, I've got to give it to Chris M. I mean, such strong performances. 21 kills on Ascent, 19 kills. That's fun fact, a little bit of addition here. That's a 40 bomb. He dropped 40 kills in this series. So there you go. Congrats to Bondo, Chris M, and everyone else on Keanu. But that's going to do it from us here at the desk. Thank you all, and tune back in to Keanu Esports for more Valorant, Overwatch, and Call of Duty action.